Hello, everyone. Today is December 31st, 2010, and it is New Year's Eve, the last day of 2010, and I thought I would make a video to end the year on a good note. This is my week 23 post-op video. And I had a lot of comments on my last video. One of the comments was from Bandit Wendy, which I was very honored to get a comment from her because she has been an inspiration to me on my journey, and I've been following her over the past few months, from beginning on up until today on her lap band journey. And her comment, along with Lap Band 23's comments, mainly were regarding fitness and incorporating that into your life as pretty much a lifelong commitment. And I do realize that fitness is something that you're gonna have to do for the rest of your life, and it is easier said than done. But I think there's a difference between people telling you that and when you actually finally have that aha moment and begin to realize it and see it for yourself. And after getting those two comments and working out more this week, I am seeing that for myself. And I see that, in the past when I've, taken off a great deal of weight pre-surgery, once I got down, so many pounds off, I would begin to think, okay, well, now I got these off. There's no way they're going to come back on again because I'm not going to allow them to. And obviously that wasn't the case. And I think it has a lot to do with peers, friends, co-workers that you see that are not overweight. They are of normal weight or very thin. And, whether it's an office lunch or happy hour or hanging out with them on the weekends with your, skinny friends, skinny coworkers. And just in the past, for me, it was in college, seeing people who did not have to work out, who were naturally thin, or, they were able to eat anything they wanted to, when they wanted to, did not have to work out. And I think it takes some time. Well, it's probably because I was young. I didn't realize that, I'm not like that. My body isn't like that. People who struggle with obesity their whole life and weight loss surgery patients, we're not normal. Well, not normal, but we are not normally at a normal weight or thin. So that's something that we have to work for, and we're not ever going to be able to stop working toward that, to maintain our goal weight. This is something that I'm realizing now that I can't look at other people who don't have the same problem with weight that I do. I can't look at them and say, oh, well, I can do that. I can eat that. I don't have to work out. Like, they don't have to. So I think that over the years of, yo-yo, my weight being up and down, kind of like yo-yo dieting, that it's taken me this long to finally realize that, once I do get this weight off, the only way I can keep it off is to continue. So I do understand that this is not just for my journey to get to my goal, but it will continue after that, or else the weight will gradually come back. So with that being said, I this week, I don't know why I hadn't realized this before, but on my phone, let me show you. I have an Android HTC phone, and it has never occurred to me until this past week that, since I'm pretty much tired of all the music on my iPod, I could be watching YouTube videos while I work out. And, I thought I was a smart girl, but it took me a while to figure out that I could be doing that. So it's kind of like a way of multitasking for me, to be able to, I don't have to set aside time outside of working out to get through or watch people's videos. I can do that while I work out, and it's also a motivator. So this past week I've been watching Andrea's videos, Lap Band 23, and she is a tough cookie. I really like her. I like her attitude, her tough attitude. I like, how she has been, very consistent and focused on her journey, and she made it to her goal about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it has been very motivational, and to see how, working out, even if I think her workout routine was only 3 or 4 days a week. So even that, she didn't have to work out every single day, and she still was able to get down to her goal. So looking back, hindsight 2020, even though I was busy during school, during the semester, I really wish that I would have, by any means necessary, had squeezed in working out at least 3 times a week for about an hour. Had I done so, I think that I would probably be about 10 to 15 pounds lighter today than I am right now. But, you can't change the past. You can't go back. You just got to keep looking forward. So, but now I see that once I do start school again, or if my life does get crazy or kick up a bit, I know that no matter what's going on, even if I can't work out 5 or 6 times a week, just try to get in 3 times. 4 times would be best, but at least 3 times a week for about an hour. And that's going to help me to push through this journey. So that was a good lesson learned. With that being said, last week my weight was at 205. And I've exercised about an hour on the elliptical, about, I think it was like 4 or 5 times so far this week. And I got on the scale today, and I'm down to 202. So it's 3-pound loss. So it really shows you that just working out is the other half of this journey, and without it, you're not going to be able to get down to your goal, or it's going to take a lot longer if you don't. So that being said, last video I said that in January one of my mini goals was to finally reach Winter Wonderland, which I'm not worried about that goal happening. I know at 202 it's just around the corner, so that definitely will happen in January. And after that point, my next little mini goal is to be a total of 50 pounds down from my pre-surgery weight. I started at 238, so 50 pounds down would put me at 188 pounds, and my goal is to be there by my birthday, which is February 18th, so that's in 7 weeks from now. So, and that's 14 pounds from today in 7 weeks. So it's a tough goal. I really have to stay focused the next 7 weeks in order to get there. But I think it's a good goal to work toward. So that is what I'm going to be focused on. And We'll see how I do. So I have a happy and safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and I will check in again next week. All right, until then, bye.